New year, new me. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Toast Hammer. Let's get a rapid fire review on how our 2024 hobby goals went. Bang, bang, boom. 2 out of 2.5. The last one was like a stretch goal, right? In truth, I just had seriously no idea how difficult filming a battle report could possibly be. And it turns out it's really difficult. So probably not going to be doing that for the foreseeable future. But this is no longer 2024, this is 2025. So what do I have cooking up in the chamber? Well, you may have, the keen-eyed among you, noticed that there is an entire army that I own that I've not produced any videos about yet. And that is going to be the main goal of 2025 for the Toast Hammer channel. Hashtag New Year, New Army. We're going to be putting our Custodes Legion together with the goal of at least fully building out the combat patrol and hopefully building out the rest. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, hey, Toasty, there's only like 30 models in that entire army. How's it going to take a year to build a combat patrol, much less the whole thing? Well, I was doing a little bit of investigating and I found an issue with the Custodes line of models. They're kind of small. And, you know, size isn't everything, but there is a sort of lore accuracy that I like to prescribe to my models. That's why I converted my Death Watch veterans to be Primaris scale. And now the Custodes are the same size as my Space Marines. You see where the issue can come into play. Looking at the size between these two, they're almost identical in height. And if we take more exact measurements from minicompare.info, very cool site, by the way, you can see that their heights almost exactly line up, except for that tall, funky-looking helmet that they got. So we're going to be having to do a conversion on every single one of them to make them just a little bit bigger. It shouldn't be too hard to do, hopefully. Just gonna be doing some leg lengthening, some torso lengthening to make things a little bit more proportional looking and a little bit taller. And then there's also going to be head replacements, shoulder replacements, some shield replacements, a lot of swapping in of other parts. Because I want these guys to look super unique. There's only going to be 30 or so of them, so I want to make sure they leave an impact, and my Custodes will stand out on the tabletop from everyone else's. Can't fully start converting them yet, because I'm still waiting for some of those parts to arrive, but that will be happening soon. That's not to say there won't be more AdMac videos or more other such videos. Perhaps I'll do a Gene Stealer June again to work on my neglected Gene Stealer cult army. I will admit it at this point has not been a lot of forward progress there, but I did have a lot of fun with Gene Stealer June last year, so maybe we can find some new kit bashes for them. But overall, there's going to be continuing to be more kit bash videos coming out. I really also enjoyed the Ballad of X videos that I put out towards the end of this past year. Super fun just getting into the story time of it all. However, those were based on characters in a 2-year-long campaign. So I do want to do more, but it might take a while. But the other major focus I wanted for this year is to improve overall my videography production value, as well as what I can bring to you guys. Moving the camera to this position, for example, is one sort of experiment in that nature, and I want to continue to learn more about videography and photographing miniatures, as well as just making things look a little bit cleaner and a little bit nicer to look at. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm still very much a beginner in both that and video editing. So I'd like to improve those skills along the way, which is hopefully going to be mostly an invisible change to you guys, but hopefully my videos are just a little bit more fun to watch in the future. So yeah, those are my main goals. You know, new year, new army. It's a challenge that is a pretty popular one in the miniature wargaming community, but I've never personally attempted it before. So we'll see how far I can get, because I don't know how I want to color these guys. They're usually just gold, and that's fine, but it's also, I don't want my guys to just be gold. So I'm gonna have to think of something fun there, and I have no idea where to start. So that is gonna be a huge project, but I think once I have a color scheme down, once I have what I want to substitute where down, and once I have a couple of pretty spicy kit bashes lined up for this army, I think I'll be in quite a good place to have something truly spectacular looking on the tabletop with them. And other than that, just getting better at this whole thing. All of this stuff, it's its own hobby, and it's not easy to do. I've been making videos for a couple years now, and I feel like I'm just barely starting to find my stride in the workflow of editing to not make it terrible for myself. So, hey, progress in both content and in miniature wargaming. It's a win-win for everybody all around. But what are your hobby goals for the year 2025? Let me know in the comments below, or even better, check out the Toast Hammer Discord. We have an Oath of Moment channel where we all share our hobby goals and check in on them periodically through the year, do a status report, how we did for the past year, and things like that. Also, if you want to see how this Custodes army turns out, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. And if you did enjoy these hobby years, if you think they're reasonable or unreasonable and you want to see me fail, hit that like button, or yeah, you can dislike it too, just out of spite. It doesn't really matter. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.